I grew up in a haunted house. Like literally the kind that you see in Paranormal Activity. And I'm not exaggerating. Hi, I'm Nikki. I do makeup story times, conspiracies, and true crime, so if you're into that, stick around. Growing up in a haunted house is what got me into all of this. My parents had just got divorced and I moved from Colorado to Oklahoma. We got this house. It was in this little neighborhood and it looked very, very normal. But this house was anything but normal. On the outside, just picture the most normal basic house that you can picture, like 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, cookie cutter. Though inside, in the little back bedroom that was my room, it did have a weird feature. It had these shuttered window covers. And as a kid, I'd never seen those before. The kind that just make a house feel kind of old. It's funny what you remember when you look back at your childhood. I remember those shutters. I remember things like my grandma getting mad at me when I wouldn't unpack my closet. I remember that my little brother posted my bedroom door on iFunny and it went viral. The post read, "Every house has that one haunted room." Now, the first thing that started going weird in this house was my cat's behavior. We had a few cats at the time. They started refusing to leave my dad's bedroom. He even had to move the litter box into his room because the cats would not leave that room. Things started going missing. And you know, we'd blame each other, we'd blame the other kids. Then my dad and brother started sleepwalking. For some families, that's normal. But for mine, they never sleepwalked before that I could remember. And next thing I know, I'm seeing my first ever ghost. I was cleaning my room and I had one of those dressers that had like a mirror on top of it. I was folding my clothes and putting them in drawers and I noticed that there's a man standing behind me. And I was maybe 8 or 9 years old at the time and the man looked to be an adult to me. So like 22, 25 years old. And he was just standing there. He didn't look scary. He was wearing a tuxedo. I remember he had brown hair. My immediate reaction was to turn around because I see something in the mirror behind me. Why is there a man I've never seen before in my room? Turn around. There's no one there. Turn back to the mirror. He's gone. I remember being scared, but not that scared, but kind of terrified, but at the same time, not. Because immediately my brain goes, that's my guardian angel. A coping mechanism, I'm sure. I told myself it was my guardian angel, and that stuck with me for years to come after that. I actually even gave him a name. I named him Matthew. But things really started to pick up when I was about 13 years old, and me and my friend bought our first Ouija board. Go to part 2.